IYV Guitars, take one. Hey everybody, welcome to my channel. Welcome back to my channel. Thanks for stopping by. I'm Chuck, and today going to go over my IYV guitar collection. I am a huge IYV guitar fan. I love these guitars. They are fantastic guitars. They are super great guitars. They have a fantastic price that nobody on the planet can touch the price of these guitars. I'll give you an example. We have the IYV 500 hollow body electric guitar. I've been waiting forever to be able to afford to buy one of these guitars from Gibson, because 40 years ago they were $1,500. Now they're $3,500. Less than $300. IYV 500. Best guitar I've ever played in my life. It's so easy to play. It's bigger than the ES-175Ds, but that gives it a huge, awesome, brilliant sound. Just a fantastic guitar. That is the showcase guitar. Then we have the Les Pauls. ILS-300 Les Paul copy. I've had 4 Gibson Les Pauls from the Gibson Sunburst. I've had the Fretless Wonder, which was a fantastic guitar. Had a couple standards. The Paul. The Paul is the version with no binding, no anything on it, just a cut body for the Gibson line. These guitars, again, under $200. It's simply fantastic. You can't beat it. They have the second ILS-300, which I modified everything. New tuning keys, new switch, new pickup, new knobs, all the electronics were changed out. Side by side, I like the CNC Destiny wound pickups, better for clean sounding and jazz. And then when I want to get a whole new flavor, like if we're doing like more power chords, I tend to like the Seymour Duncans. And we have the IYV 300. As you can see, the body is a little bit thinner than the 500. It makes it a great live performance guitar. Very easy to play. But today what we're going to do is I just want to concentrate on the ILS-300 Les Paul copy, and this guitar is one that I did not modify anything on, and I've had it for a year. Let's see how it plays. So here it is 1 year later. This guitar is as good or better than when I bought it a year ago. It's broken in a little bit. Everything is perfect on it. The binding, everything. The only thing I could possibly do now is maybe take off the plastic on the tuning keys on the back. Since I've had it a year, I think it's about time. Yeah, I'll do the other ones later. Well, I won't bore you guys to death with that, or I'll just speed it up. on the internet. I'm probably gonna have to bleep out the serial number. Look at that. Look how shiny they are. Woohoo! This has the fancier colored pearl inlay. Deep, very deep, dark fretboard on there. You can see Destiny wound CNC pickups. The guitar got me by surprise. When I bought my first one, I took the pickup straight out, changed them to Seymour Duncan immediately. And after doing a little research and listening, these pickups sound great. They really do. I notice I tend to, after playing the Seymour Duncans, I would tend to come back to this guitar for the clean sounds. So this is just, like I said, 1 year. And I've had some guitars in the past where a year later they were destroyed, scratched, beat up. Levi jeans are famous for these rivets. Right there we got these 3 rivets. Where the hell they fucking go? Trying to fucking look in this camera and see shit. Sometimes it's fucking impossible. There's 3 rivets. 1, 2, 3. And I had a guitar, an acoustic, right down here where those 3 rivets are, rocking back and forth, just scratched the shit right out of it. It destroyed the back. So I try to be very careful and cautious. If I got a nice guitar finish, I like to keep it that way now. Like I said, these things are beautiful. Buy 2 of them for less than 1 Les Paul. They do have a couple new guitars out that I can't wait to get. One they have in an acoustic model, a little bit thicker than the IYV 300. Not nearly as thick as the 500. And the sound hole on it, it's a special sound hole to prevent feedback, so that's really exciting to see that guitar. And they have a travel guitar speaker built right in it. I think it'd be nice to take that down to the park or take it hiking, maybe go skiing, see if it works out in 30-degree weather. We'll give it a shot, see what happens. Alright, so let's plug this IYV Les Paul in and see how it plays after a year. So the craftsmanship, the way it's held together, is improved. It's like when you buy a new car, you drive it for 5,000 miles on a 302 Mustang, and you have not stepped on it because you're breaking it in. Same with this guitar. This guitar is now a year old, it has settled in. It is broken in now. So I'm not gonna lie, I have played this guitar and it is as good or better than when it arrived. Very easy to tune. Beautiful sounding, just simply beautiful, beautiful. 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. IYV guitar, center pickups, both pickups on straight, no effects. On the bias up X2 in there. guitar match. Paul Reed Smith modeling on the guitar match, which sounds really great. This is without it. Gives a new flavor to the guitar. We will do more on that later, but my buddy has Paul Reed Smith. It was like one of their $4,000 models, and he's like, check it out. And I was like, I didn't even know how much it cost. I played it, and personally, I did not like the frets on it. These big, clunky, bulky, giant frets. And when I found out it was $4,000, I was like, great, you know, it's a style in what you like as an individual, how you like to play. He does not like Les Pauls. I don't think he's ever liked Les Pauls. Played for 40 years. Probably had a couple. But he's always had like the flying V's style. And personally, he does not like Les Pauls. I don't know if it's the neck on them or the way the frets are. But I'm the same way. I love Les Pauls. I've always loved Gibson Les Pauls. I like this IYV better than any Gibson I've ever had. It's a flavor of mine. I enjoy the little guys. You know, these guys are not a big corporate, huge American conglomerate structure of making these guitars where the guys in the upper office don't even know what a guitar is, not how to play it. These guys come in under $200. I bought 2 of these, brand spanking new, for less than my Les Paul I bought back in 1970. And that was 400 and change used. They're not cheap guitars. This Les Paul plays as good or better than any Les Paul I've ever owned. It's like, if you're a new guitarist and you're watching this video, you want to improve your playing ability, buy this guitar. You're gonna, when it comes out of the box, within the first hour, you're gonna be like, oh my God, I can play like so much better than all my other guitars. When I got this guitar, the way I could describe it, I could do things easily that I was struggling with before. And examples, a bar chord. Play bar chords on an acoustic guitar, it'll beef your hands up because you're using a wound third string. Generally, the action on acoustics is not quite as good as an electrics. That's why we play electrics. And then you come back to the electric, and if you have an electric guitar that's not quite that good to play, easy, you're going to be amazed at how easy it is to do a bar chord on this guitar. So now you can do shapes that weren't really possible before for you. That might have been difficult. When you start playing scales, it's like, wow, I was playing the pentatonic scale, but not as easy as I can play on this. And next thing you know, you'll be checking out, you'll be playing along because you can't stop. Time for dinner! Be there in a minute! I gotta play another lick! Usually it's because dinner's ready, I'll be there in a minute, I gotta finish this level! I'm deep in a mission down here in Honduras. The enemies are ready to strike, I'm hiding, I can't just stop, get up for dinner. Everything on this guitar was perfectly polished, all the frets, you know, you got perfect, beautiful inlay on it. I didn't have this guitar set up it seems to be right out of the box pretty good. Now if I got it set up, maybe it'll sound a little bit better. Maybe I will, next time I get some strings put on, maybe have them, you know, check it out. But this guitar is as it came out of the box 1 year ago. You know, as you can see, I've been trying to take care of it. No dings or dents, not that I know of. And I saw a couple people actually saw some of my reviews and, you know, thanked me for it. And bought a couple other various guitars. This is one of them. He was asking me if this was as good as the Glenn Burton is. Yeah, you can't even compare it. This guitar is beautiful. This guitar is awesome. These guys are making some quality guitars over there, and from what I understand, overseas where they're from, this is a Vietnamese guitar company. And from what I understand, it's overseas. They're just, you know, they're just crushing it. But due to, I'm not going to get into, you know, hardly zero politics on this channel. This is, you know, zero politics. But from what I understand, why Gibson has these, and I see now you can get some of them on eBay for an additional shipping, $125 tack on for their guitars for shipping, and that's cheap. To get a guitar overseas on a ship for 125 bucks, sign me up all day. That's not even an issue. So that's very, very inexpensive. So why they can't open up IYV store here in America, I don't know. I wish they actually could do something like that. I wish I could go down to the guitar shop and see, you know, 55, 50, 60, 70 IYVs on the wall. That would be totally cool. IYV, if you're watching, you want to set up a shop, I will open it up and we will sell all your guitars, all the models. That would be fantastic, an IYV guitar store. So, it's just a fantastic guitar. 1 year later, I bought quite a few knockoff guitars before in the past, especially back in the 70s, and you got a knockoff guitar. These guitars are professionally made on the new CNC computer module machines. They're just a fantastic machine. You can't go wrong. You can't, they're flawless. And the main thing besides how it sounds is how they play. One, they sound great, and two, they play better than they sound. The action is phenomenal. Like I said, I've had the Gibson fretless Wonder, and those frets were super, super low. I like low frets. It may be crazy, but if you got a high fret and then you push the string all the way down, well, even these you can change the tuning. Well, maybe that's why Paul Reed Smith gives high frets, so you could bend the note a little bit higher than here. That's actually the first time I've ever done that on a guitar. I never tried bending a string down. Something new. Usually I'll just bend the neck. And notice these necks are glued on necks. Craftsmanship. As far as quality craftsmanship, nothing against Fender, but they're a body and a neck bolted on the back of the guitar. Anybody can do that. We've done it. We've bought a neck. We didn't even buy the body. We made the body. We're carpenters, so it's like, you know, we have routers, we have sanders, we have jigsaws. We've routed a Strat body out, off the edges, run it off the pickups, bolt it on the neck, voila, we had a Strat. I've seen people make these guitars with glued on necks, and they are truly craftsmanship carpenters. I am not that level carpenter. I can install kitchen doors, windows, bass. I can bolt necks on the guitar, but as far as gluing a neck on a guitar, no, that's a whole different level. I don't even know if I could buy a kit and clamp it and glue it and trust it. I'm just, I don't know. Maybe I'll look into it, see if they have a kit, and we'll try it. That would be interesting. So, as far as for under $200, though, to get one of these on Amazon in your doorstep in 2 days, I guarantee anybody will love this guitar. If you're an expert guitarist, you will love this guitar. If you are a Gibson fan and you love Gibson Les Pauls or an Epiphone Les Paul, you're going to be flabbergasted when you get this guitar. Another thing is the woods they're using over there appear to be a little bit lighter. I was just playing my Les Paul the other day. I was like, oh my God, this thing is like a tank. They are solid guitars. At my age, I'm getting a little bit older, and I don't like a heavy guitar. And Gibson made at one point a red tiger striped guitar. Steve Howe had it, and I was like, oh, I love that tiger stripe. And all my Gibsons are all just the basic sunburst. And I saw this tiger stripe $200 copies. Like, I gotta try this guitar. You know, you can't go wrong. Worst thing that could happen, I could buy it, don't like it, give it to the kids, sell it, get rid of it, whatever have you. And I was like, oh my God, I go, this guitar is like beautifully made. It is full craftsmanship, and they're being very meticulous because these guys don't want to get a name like some of these other guitars that are out there that you can buy for a couple $100. Take away your corporate construction, take away high-priced labor. Labor in Vietnam is right around, I believe, $3 to $4 an hour. Don't quote me, take me to the bank on that, but I don't believe it's anything more of that. So you can make a high-quality guitar, and if you're in a third world country and all of a sudden you get to go to work for a factory that has a machine that can make these things, punch in some button and it spits out a perfect guitar, you're going to be like taking a lot of pride and a lot of care in making sure that every guitar is perfect. You're going to be so excited to get up and go to work and use this machine because, you know, nobody else probably has one. I don't know. So I love these guitars. I love this company. They are very good. I wish there was a way that I could contact them. I tried by email, but that didn't turn out. I've already gone over my modified guitaring, and I replaced all the electronics, pickup, switch. I don't even know if that was necessary now. Tuning keys, because right out of the box, it says, you know, I'm not sure if the electronics I replaced were better or not. So that's it. If you want a great guitar, IYV Les Paul copy, and just one note, my landlord had just purchased an Epiphone standard Les Paul, and I played that, and it had the higher frets. You know, I don't know why they were so high compared to these. And then I go, here, play this, and he played this guitar, and he's a beginner guitarist, so things are very difficult for him. Next day, it's like, where'd the Epiphone go? He goes, so I got rid of that thing. He goes, I got a Gibson coming. The Gibson got there, we played the Gibson, and I was like, I go, this guitar plays better than your Gibson too. He goes, yeah, I know. Peace out.